Hi, boom, Bourbon Quest. It's your host, Bourbon. Ah, damn it, I need some water. For real. I'll be right there. I just gotta get a little hydrated, my friends. Don't worry, I'm here. But it's important to stay hydrated, my friends. Little H2O. Haha. Alright, it's been crazy couple weeks. Anyways, you know, we did a couple videos making an announcement about our meetup in Chattanooga, and we had a few obstacles that we had to overcome, which was fun. We had a great time, really did. Shout out to Paul for giving me a ride down there. Literally Friday before we went to Chattanooga, I had some car issues where my axle broke off of the differential. One of those days. So luckily it just happened right out of the parking lot where I work instead of halfway down the interstate. So when that happened, I was going 2 miles an hour and literally just outside the parking lot where I work. So I was able to coaster back into the parking lot, which literally could have been a lot worse if I'd been going, you know, halfway down the interstate at 60 miles an hour. God knows what would have happened. Anyways, shout out to Paul. We had a good time. He gave me a ride. We had some other issues, but I don't want to get into that. Bottom line is, you know, things have been crazy because leading up to that week and then the weekend and then working like crazy the following week, it took me like a week to get that up. Things should be getting a little bit more back to normal. That's why I wanted to bring you a video tonight. Still working on getting the car fixed, but anyways, yeah. So yeah, last couple weeks been kind of crazy. Hadn't been putting out the normal amount of content that I usually do, so you know, I apologize for that. But you know, the interesting thing is that today when I was working, somebody was asking me, about Old Kirk, which I got about 4 or 5 back there of Old Kirks, and you know, I told them they should pick one up. It's Willet Purple Top, and from what I understand, the Old Kirk is going away. But here and there, so I went to pull up my channel and Googled it to search the video when I did Old Kirk, and it was literally like maybe 2 weeks into the channel. The review was awful. I mean, I told them I liked it. It was good, but it's amazing what a year can do. And I'm hoping in this next year we even get better with the production, the content, trying to find somebody that can partner along with me to do the editing and social media. So if you're interested and you're here in the Knoxville area, I'm looking to hire a CSMO. That would be the Chief Social Media Officer, but so we can get better content out there. But anyway, stay hydrated, my friends. Cheers. I will say, the Chattanooga, I'm rocking this Chattanooga shirt. I'll even show you the back. Maybe that's it. It's got the 91 whiskey bottle on the back. I'm rocking the trucker's hat from Chattanooga. Their merchandise is great. So good job, Tim and John. If you watched the video when I went to Chattanooga Whiskey, yeah, we had a few hiccups here and there, but yeah, honestly, when I was told I wasn't able to record, it really wasn't a big deal because honestly, there wasn't much to record beyond what I did. I really don't even know. I may have recorded an additional 5 minutes if I had been allowed, but I mean, the experimental story is cool. You know, it's a nice experience for $14.50, let's just call it $15. It's probably still worth it. Not one of the better tours I've been on, so honestly I don't even know if I really recorded that much, even though I love their whiskey. I love Tim, I love John. Was a little disappointed about how I was treated, but that's not a big deal. I'm not gonna harp on that. But anyways, So we're back in more of a regular routine. It's a few more weeks out till we come upon National Bourbon Heritage Month. So in September we'll be shooting a ton of videos. I'm a few videos behind. So anyways, I've had a lot of people ask me about this. So tonight we're going to be doing Cream of Kentucky. Specifically, the bottle that I have here is, see, they didn't put the batch numbers on it. So it's 11.5 years old. I think it's like batch 2, maybe batch 3. Irregardless, it's Jim Rutledge from Four Roses. It comes in at 102 proof out of Crestwood, Kentucky. So, and I've got like 3 more back there, a 13, a 12.3, and another 13. So Bourbon Quest fans, if you know what's going on with J.W. Rutledge, let me know, because they were going to build this, exquisite distillery, and then it was right around the pandemic, so I don't know if that did things. I got batches like, I don't know if I got batch 1, but I got batch like 2, 3 through 5, and then they kind of went away, and so I don't know what's going on with J.W. Rutledge or Cream of Kentucky. So let me know. Like, I've heard rumors and comments about he had been contracted out to another distillery, so I don't know what's going on with that. But irregardless, I wanted to drink a little Cream of Kentucky because I had been having people ask me about this. So we'll pour a little bit in the glass. Obviously I've had this before. The bottle's been open for a while. Alright, let's go in. Here's to you, Bourbon. Let's go in for the nose. I mean, it's got like maple, corn, cherry, vanilla, caramel, well, definitely some oak, cherry, vanilla. The nose is nice on this. Cheers, Bourbon Quest. Oh, it's got that Four Roses spice too. I can definitely get that spice on the front end, and then cherry, oak, cinnamon. Very nice. Now, I don't recall exactly. I want to say it's about, give or take, right around 120 bucks. Jim Rutledge coming from Four Roses. And like I said, I was on their website. I hadn't been on it recently, but when they first came out, I was trying to buy every batch that I could, and I got like 2 through 5, maybe even up to 6, and then it seemed like, at least here in Tennessee, it just kind of fell off. I don't think there's been one here in maybe 2 years, and from what I understand, he got contracted out to another distillery, and so I don't know what's going on with Cream of Kentucky and J.W. Rutledge Distillery. If you've got some insight on that, love to hear those comments. But this whiskey is good. Nose is great. I wouldn't pay more than $120. I think right at retail is appropriate. It is really good. It's a historic brand that they were bringing back with when J.W. left Four Roses. It's a fantastic whiskey, but I'm unsure about their future and their present, to be honest with you. It was something I was chasing early on. I don't even know where it's going forward. Anything I've seen from them recently has been rye related, and maybe I'm just missing the boat or whatever. Let me know. If you haven't done so, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That does the channel a favor. And then do yourself a favor, smash that notification button. That way you're notified each and every time we put out a video. Even like last weekend when we were in Chattanooga, Tennessee. We'll continue to try and put out more content going forward. The month of September should be incredible. But then we'll probably, take a little break. We'll put out 2 or 3 videos probably a week in November. And then December will be another great month. So will January. March is always great. The summer months, kind of hit and miss. But hey, cheers, Bourbon Quest. Cream of Kentucky, it's good. If you can get one for around $120, I would say grab out. It's not something I would say to go chase because I'm unsure about J.W. Rutledge Distillery and his connection with it and where he's been contracted out to and his future. And he's not a young man either, so we'll see what happens. I had great thoughts and expectations for this early on, but then, the last year or two, they have not delivered. So I don't know that it's pandemic issues or him being lured away with a contract obligation. Who knows? Cheers, Bourbon Quest. But this is good. It's worth buying. I wouldn't hunt it, but if you come across it, I would buy it. It is really good. It's got that sweet, that spice, vanilla, caramel, cherry. A little black pepper. It is really, really good. What's it? This is the 11.5 version. I think that's batch 2. And then I got 2 of the 13 and 2 of the 12.3. But great brand name, great distiller, but where they're going and what their future is, I don't have any idea. So if you've got some insight, let me know. So leave a comment, smash that like button, and we'll try and bring you another video shortly. How about that? Alright, I'm just going to close it out. Like I said, I wouldn't hunt it, but if you see it and it's reasonably priced, 120, I probably would not pay more than 120 for it. 120 or less, it's something that's not been mass produced and not readily available, so most of your other counterparts probably won't have it, so I would buy it, but I wouldn't hunt it. And as always, Bourbon Quest, my wish for you is that all your Bourbon Quest dreams come true. Haha! This is delicious. That's a wrap. We're gonna close it up. I'm gonna have a slight another pour because it is good. All right, we'll see you soon, Bourbon Quest. Drink on, my friends, and stay hydrated. Haha, that's a wrap, yo. This is good. I just don't know about their future.